I'm the director of my life. So if I'm putting in the work and I'm doing the best that I can, there's going to be some growth there. I struggle with my just mentality 24/7. So if you're like me, you're in the right place. Okay, so first point we are going to make is mindfulness and self-care. So one thing I love doing is yoga. You can make it spiritual, you can make it not spiritual. Either way, it helps with your breath work. Once you can control your breath, you can turn off your mind like that. That looks so off-center. Okay, I'm back. If you actually remove yourself from social media and just sit with yourself, you'll be surprised with what goes on in your head. The things that we think about and the things we worry about, remove. I'd rather not. And that goes to food. Society today makes eating like shit normal. It's not. What you put in your body is what you're gonna get back. You're not ever gonna be able to achieve what you want to achieve if your temple isn't getting enough. What has helped me a lot is writing down what you are eating. Throughout the day, I'll write down what I've eaten, and then I'll write down how I feel. Like in the morning, how did I wake up? Did I feel energetic or did I feel tired? Just being very specific with my day, put my finger on it and be like, oh, it's that. I'm eating this and it's making me feel like that. Balance it out. If you want a sweet treat, have a fucking sweet treat. Don't restrict yourself. Just don't prioritize those things. Don't make it a habit. That leads into habits. You're gonna hate me. You're literally gonna hate me. But waking up and going on your phone right away, crazy. Brain rot. Why don't you instead just like throw on a podcast, get out of bed and do your shit? If you're getting out of bed right away and doing something productive, you're gonna feel productive. You're gonna feel on top of your day. Instead of doom scrolling, like, come on. Or even just like waking up and like having a journal by your side. Anything but your phone, please. I think it should be like a big one you prioritize. The habits that I've been prioritizing is yoga. If that means just a morning 15-minute stretch or a 15-minute night stretch of yoga, I'm throwing up my hands because at least I'm getting it into my system. Another habit I like to prioritize is when I say something negative, I like to rewind the clock and say something positive, because why am I speaking that? Why am I thinking that? Another habit is keeping my room clean. I get messy at times. So giving myself a set schedule. I'm going to do this in this time. I'm going to do that in this time and this at that time. When I have enough time to do things, I'm not as messy. My new habit, I hate the fucking gym. I hate it. I've been going to the gym about like 4 days out of the week and literally just hitting the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. When I'm not active, my mind gets so miserable. Moving on from that, moving on from habits, setting goals. Get a piece of paper. This is a new beginning for goals. I've never done this before. I wrote the month and I wrote 10 goals that I wanted to accomplish. I chose one of those goals, wrote it down on a separate piece of paper, and I asked ChatGPT, how can you help me to accomplish this goal? On your own time, just writing down why you want that goal. Is it actually a goal of yours? Do you actually want that? Or have you just seen other people have it and you're like, that'd be cool. Or I should have that. Or I should be able to do this. I should be able to. Comparison is the thief of fucking joy. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop. We're all on such different timelines. Like, I'm gonna talk about myself, but my modeling career. There is so much I still want to do and I want to experience with modeling. And I look around me and I'm like, how are all these people doing what I want to do? Why can't I have this opportunity? Like, there goes the thoughts again. Like, I'm not going to get there any faster by comparing myself. So instead of comparing, what do I like to do? I like to just feed my soul with inspiration. So if that means reading a book that has to do with working out or something spiritual or something for modeling, I'm the director of my life. So if I'm putting in the work and I'm doing the best that I can, there's gonna be some growth there, which goes into shit talking. Like, what is it doing for us? It changes how you view the world too. If you're shit talking about other people, you're gonna automatically think that people are talking shit about you. It's gonna stop you from doing this. It's gonna stop you from doing that or wanting this, because you're just so scared of other people talking about you. But you made that a reality. You're the one shit talking. What you prioritize in life will become a reality in life. If you're prioritizing your health, self-love, loving others, being there for others, it's all gonna come back to you. Reclaiming yourself. What do I mean by that? Literally right now, as I'm speaking, state what you want in life. Like, what do you specifically want? Not need, want. Because if you needed it, you would have already had it. And claim it. So what are you gonna do to get there? What do you have to let go to be that person? What do you have to do every day to be that person? Write it down. Write it down. Put it next to your bedside table and read it every morning. And you're gonna notice how much you change. That's what's so cool about life, is you can always recreate yourself. And if you really don't care about others, you can wake up the next day and want to change your whole story. You're not who you were 10 years ago. Your family, depression, anxiety, procrastination. It could branch off into so many directions of what you're letting define yourself. You really can let that go. It's almost as if it's became a habit. You're comfortable in sulking in what's wrong with you. I'm not saying don't focus on those things and heal on them, but don't let them define you. Don't. Just don't. Impersonate the person you want to be. So how are you going to impersonate your new self? You're going to ask yourself, how are you going to talk? How are you going to hold yourself? What are you going to wear? What are you going to do? How are you going to treat people? How are you going to treat yourself? So just yesterday, like, I have not been liking my clothes. I started with cleaning out my closet. I went through all my summer clothes, all my winter clothes, all my fall clothes, put every single one on. Now I'm going to wake up and I'm going to feel good in every piece of clothing I own. It's such a first world problem. We'll leave that there. When you're trying to become somebody and you're trying to become the best version of yourself, you're never going to feel fulfilled over one accomplishment. It's more of like the path you follow that you have to enjoy. Become the person you want to be over and over again and again. Become the person you want to be over and over again and again. Let it sit with you. Also, give gratitude. Write down what you're thankful for and just give thanks to everybody and everything. Once you start doing that, you notice how good you have it. The other day, I was like writing down little things that I wanted to do, and I wrote down like a playlist, because the last time I made a playlist was so long ago, and I'm to a point where like I'm sick of all my music. So I wrote down like, I want a good fucking playlist. What happened today? I was listening to music today after I got out of the shower, and I was just letting it go on shuffle, so all this random music came up, and this one song showed up, and I was like, how do I fucking know this song? So I sent it to my sister, and I was like, how do I know this song? Why do I know this song? And she was like, no way, like, I used to play this all the time when I was a teenager. I was like, I need more of this. She literally spent an hour just sending me all these fucking songs from her old iPod. I have the best fucking playlist now. Ask and you shall receive. And I hope you like this video. Subscribe. No, but yeah, subscribe.